Alright guys, welcome. Sorry I haven't had a video out in the last few days. To be honest with you, I haven't had any really good ideas or quick painting that I want to do. I have painting to do, but I don't have any that I want to do quickly. I recently got the Panzer Commander, the Soldier of Fortune from Warlord for this month. I already got an order online waiting to see what the soldier is for next month so I can get that one. The last month's was the guy with the monkey. I don't remember his name, but that held no interest for me because it's a desert themed guy, and I don't have a desert army right now, and my British are not going to be desert. But today, this is not we're not doing this. We're doing something else. I started to build this, and I thought, why not make a video out of it because it's short. We are building the Hollywood Tiger. Now, you might be saying, what is a Hollywood Tiger? Well, a Hollywood Tiger is just that, a tiger tank that was created by Hollywood. The Hollywood Tiger tank refers to replicas or modified tanks used in films to represent the rare German Tiger 1. It's only one working example, Tiger 131, exists. Common substitutes include modified Soviet T-34s, notably in Kelly's Heroes, or specialized replicas like the Forrest tank. It says it's spelled Forrest, but the way it's written is capital F-O-R, capital R-E-S-T. So I don't know if it's Forrest or Forrest tank used in Saving Private Ryan and Band of Brothers. There was also one used in Fury 2014. So this is basically what it is, and it does have special rules. Comes with a little pamphlet. See if it says any of these special rules right off the top of my head. Yeah, this is like almost like a little scenario for Kelly's Heroes. But the stats for it are in the Warlord app. Let's go ahead and look at that real fast and see what the difference is. Let me get into an Axis army. Armored platoon. You know what? We're not going to screw that up. We'll just add another armored platoon. And we'll select units. First, we got the Hollywood. Oh, man, come on. You're telling me that it's not in K47? Alright, go to the bolt action side of the app. Alright. Army of Germany. Armored platoon. Get rid of the... Oh no, I don't want to get rid of that. That's my actual bolt action army. Add a platoon. Armored platoon. Select units. Oh my god, are you kidding me? The Hollywood Tiger is not listed in here. I could have swore that's where I found it at. Well, that is odd. Huh. I guess I'm going to paint this up and just make it a display piece or something. Not display, I'm not painting it that nice. So let me look through this pamphlet real fast. Alright, the Hollywood soldiers are a specific caliber of fighting man, even better than bolt action veterans. Hollywood soldiers are treated as veterans, but require 6+ to be damaged. Also enjoy +1 to all shooting. So this is like a, this is, okay, this is just a little pamphlet to recreate the scene. Alright, let's see. Oh, look, there's the kind of instructions. Even though not all those pieces come with the tiger. I guess it'll just be a regular tiger then when I play the game. Whatever. Nothing wrong with having an extra tiger tank. I mean, it's got a Pin 7, 84-inch range. HE3. That's a good tank. Alright, so anyway, let's get back to this. I was going to build this, so I decided to build it on video. I already put the tank, the tracks on. So we're going to go from there, obviously. That's easy. But let's get into the other stuff. The machine gun. Let me look at this paper again. See where exactly the machine gun goes. It goes in the front here, okay. Alright, so this is pretty simple. I love when Warlord does the resin tanks, because then I don't have to put together fucking tracks and all that bullshit. Alright, Warlord, if you ever watch this, just keep making resin tanks. Don't make the regular plastic tanks, okay? Please, just keep making resin tanks. Or give us a choice. Alright, keep the molds and give us a choice. Alright, let's do this. You know, I haven't decided. A lot of my, although this is a pretty neat looking guy, I don't put the guys in here. I usually just put the hatch on so I don't have to worry about painting them, but I may put him in. He looks pretty interesting. He's yelling at somebody. He's pissed off about it. Alright, so first things first, we'll put on the turret. And I had to go in and grind some of these holes open a little bit better because they weren't fully open enough to accept the pins or the pegs for the tracks, which has become a lot easier now that I don't have to use my Dremel anymore, because I got, and this is not sponsored, okay, I've seen these sponsored on other videos, but I'm not being sponsored by them. The Fantic little rotary tool. Fucking awesome. Love it. Makes things so much easier. I don't have to drag out my Dremel and find all the pieces to it and everything else. Alright, so we got the turret on. Or the see, it looks like that would go there. So what's it look like with just the hatch on? Hatch or the guy? Now I'm going to put the guy in, and the hatch to the side, although part of me wants to use that hatch because I screwed up on my Bedford the other day and put the wrong roof on, which gives it the little opening. Let me grab it real fast. Has that little opening hatch, which, ooh, that's a little big. Alright, we won't put it on the Bedford. But I put the wrong roof on, and by the time I figured out that I did, the plastic glue was, well, that it had mirrors, but I've already broken those off, and so if I find them, great. If I don't, oh well. They're spindly. They're little tiny, tiny pieces of plastic holding them on. I would have broke them off eventually anyway. I don't even know why I wasted time putting them on. Alright, so a little bit of glue in here. Put some activator on the guy. And voila. One tank commander. I moved him a little far over, so I'm going to have to put the hatch over here. And that's not going to work because I already put activator on him. It's going to screw it up, so let's do this. Put the activator where I'm going to place it, and then put a little glue. Oh, a little bit of glue, not that much. Jesus. A little bit of glue, and then stick it in there. There we go. And just for good measure, a little bit more glue. Ain't too thick. There we go. Nope, sorry. Just pushing the glue down. It's already hardening. Toothpicks, always good to have. Alright. Now it gets smoke launchers on the picture, which they show on the side of the turret. Right behind these pieces of rope. So what we will do, see what direction are they in. They're pointing forward. Like that. Like that. No, like this. Alright, easy enough. Put some activator on the spot we're going to glue it to. Of course, I need more than 2 hands. There we go. You know, I don't feel like getting glue on my finger and getting it stuck to my finger. So what you can do is take the end of a hobby knife, push a little bit, not too much because you don't want it to stick too much and then come off after you put the activator on. And then carefully place it down where you want it. And once the activator activates the glue, you should be able to just turn a little bit and pull it off. And voila. So we'll do the same thing with this one. Just push a little bit. Be careful, because I've poked my hands numerous times doing stuff like that. So, don't want that. So there, Mr. Hollywood Tiger. And voila again. And turn. And there we go. We have a working turret. Now we need to put the machine gun in. The machine gun goes right there. Oh, that's a lot of glue. Didn't want that much glue. Come on, soak a little bit of glue up. Alright, good enough. Take the machine gun. If I put it in, where's my tweezers so I don't poke myself in the hand being stupid. There we go. We need you to stay standing up, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Alright. Of course, I can't reach my activator when I hold it up like that. Alright. And, oh, damn it. Come on. Thank you. There we go. Whoa. Machine gun. Should make myself a little bit smaller. There we go. Give you guys more view of what I'm doing here. Alright, last two pieces. These are simply armored flaps for the back of the Tiger tank. We're going to put a little bit of glue on each side. Probably should have drilled these holes out, but it's not going to matter. Piece of flash I missed. There we go. And the other flap. Activator is great, but you need to be precise when you put your things down because you don't have much time to adjust, if any. Really, I mean, that's the truth, if any. Alright. And, oh wow, this went a longer video than I thought. In 18 minutes, another piece of flash. With me talking, we have a completed Hollywood Tiger ready for priming. Alright guys, hope you liked the video. If you would, hit a like, hit a subscribe. Would appreciate it. You guys have a wonderful rest of the weekend. If you're in another part of the world and it's already Monday, if we go that far, I'm sorry. But means you're a day closer than I am to next weekend. All right, y'all take care. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.